Okay, I'm here with Lichfield City manager Ivor Green, and Ivor, another super performance against a top side who were 5 unbeaten before today.
Yeah, it was a good honest performance today, wasn't it? It was difficult, and knowing that they're on a good run and top of the quality of player they've got, you knew it was going to be tough, and I thought we stood up really well. Chuffed a bit, so I think the first half wasn't a classic, was it?
No,
I think we nullified each other a little bit, but when you're playing, things change a little bit based on what's gone on weeks before, and when you're playing a team that are on that little unbeaten run, they've got a spring in the step, and they'll come out of the blocks. So we were sort of set for that today, and we defended it really well all over the park.
Yeah, I thought defensively we were absolutely superb, and dealt with a lot in the second half. In the box, them long throws in the box were superb.
They put pressure football on us, didn't they, early? Fair play, some of that we've done in the past. They put the ball in there, they just put it in there and win the corners, win the throw-ins, and just keep getting that ball in the box. And I think the way we've defended that for 90 odd minutes today was outstanding, literally outstanding. I think people here today have got to see, the other side of Lichfield. We've got some real desire in this group. We're honest, we're hard working. We fight for the first ball, we fight for the second ball. Look at the amount of blocks we're getting in. Bren's, how many saves has he had to make again today? The desire to try and stop the opposition from getting anything cheap is special. I thought that side of it was outstanding. The flip side of that is we had to do more going into that final third. There was good little moments in the first half, but few and far between, whereas in the second half we got forward. We got forward really well. We got Jack in the game more, Luke Childs in the game more, the two fullbacks got forward. And Jude obviously I think Jude was just outstanding.
Yeah, he was incredible, and he's such a strong lad for his age, isn't he?
He's just honest. Honest. He knows where he's at. He'll run all day. He'll tackle, chase, scrap, won every header. If you get into a 50-50 and they go on the floor, he's coming out with the ball. He's come out every time. His desire to win is special for a young guy, and a great lad, just a good honest lad. And he's having a great time with his football, so we leave him alone and he can crack on. But he makes a massive difference. That outlet of his running ability is special, and then with the quality around him, it's good. It's really good. I'm chuffed to bits for him as well. He's really on fire, and it's nice to see.
Yeah, you said to me last week, Ivor, that you wasn't particularly worried about the lack of goals because of the chances we were actually creating. Yeah, and you knew that'd come.
So I get peppered every year, don't I? You need a goal scorer. You've got to have a goal scorer. So, I get that. I do get it. I get it. But we play the game in a particular way. We had 22 goal scorers last year. We've got 7. Is it 8 now? I think it's 8 now. This year,
yeah.
It's chip in. If you're going to play on the front foot and have moments in a game where you're going to load it, which we do at times. When we do that, I'm relying on one of them chipping in. So. Your midfielders, your fullbacks even, let's get the odd goal, and that's what we try to do. So it was nice to get 3 today to sort of say, look, we're not that far away. I get it. Every team wants that goal scorer that bangs goals in every week, but it's never been a priority to me. It's about the whole group chipping in, and if you haven't got that pivotal, that guy that stands, knows probably going to score every game, you've got to do a little bit more to get them goals. So I think the effort they're putting in, the extra special effort they're putting in to get the goals is, you saw it today. The first goal was brilliant. It was just brilliant. And then, of course, if you get the opposition chasing, we've got the quality then, we know, on the bench to come on, and look at Dan Bradley today, what a finish. We've got the quality in the whole group to go and score again. So, no, I'm not panicked. I understand what people are saying, and I know, in an ideal world, you've got a guy getting 40 goals a season, but we're not in that position, and we're all chipping in, and as we should be.
The finish from probably Lichfield's greatest ever player, Joe Haynes, was some finish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the statue's got to come soon,
what
surely.
We'll sit in this stand and wait till he's gone, and then we'll go and have a drink. But now, listen, he's an example of what Lichfield are. Joe Haynes will run and run and run. He'll chase, he'll tackle. Josh Mansell's on the other side doing exactly the same thing. Jimmy House, like Menemy, Dan Lomas, Wilco. I could go on. They will, I know, 100%, they will run, they will chase, they will try. You look at last week, 2-0 down with Sphinx at the last game, they never drop their heads, they'll keep going, they'll keep running. They're a great group, and then there's that little bit of special moments you want from them. Joe Haynes has got to do that. We expect him to do that. He's, and we need people chipping in. So the fact that he can do that from his position, it's brilliant. So yeah, look, overall, it's a great day for us because we know that's a big win. They're a top side. They've got some top players. They're in a good place. and to get that win like that, like we got it as well, because we deserved it in the end. We definitely deserved. I thought the second half was outstanding. All game we've chipped in, but I just thought that second half was outstanding.
Ivor Green, thank you very much and very well done.
Thank you, Mark.